According to a recent study that was done in 2022, of all Medicare beneficiaries, 23% had Medigap plans. But should this number be higher? Hi, I'm Larry Goist, owner of LMS Insurance Group, where we help seniors navigate the Medicare maze. So in today's short video, I'm telling you guys 5 reasons why I would choose Medigap coverage in 2023. And we're going to go over 2 basic topics. So number 1, I'm going to explain at a real high level view what Medigap coverage is. And then secondly, I'm going to give you those 5 reasons of why you should pick Medigap coverage. That's all coming up next. Hey, before I dive in, don't forget to hit that like button and definitely subscribe to the channel, as that's what helps get this message out to others like yourself that would find it helpful. So what exactly is a Medigap plan? Well, the word Medigap and Medicare Supplement are interchangeable. It means the exact same thing. And these are plans that are designed to pick up most or all of the gaps left behind by original Medicare. So in today's video, I'm not going to go much into depth on exactly what Medigap plans are, as I have a completely separate video for that, and it's linked in the description below. But a few things that you should know are Medigap plans are named after the alphabet, A through N, and there's 11 total Medigap plans available, as there's a high deductible version of F and G. So these plans pay secondary to original Medicare. So when you have a Medicare supplement, a Medigap plan, you bring 2 cards to your doctor. You have your red, white, and blue Medicare card, which pays first, and then you have your Medigap insurance card, which picks up the gap left behind by original Medicare. So you'd bring 2 cards to your doctor. So what are the top 5 reasons to go with a Medigap plan in 2023? Well, for starters, number 1, Medigap plans have no network. So you could go to any doctor that accepts Medicare when you have Medigap insurance. So when I work with clients and they're shopping for Medigap plans, and they start to tell me they want all their doctors covered, and they say, well, I have this doctor, and I stop them, and I say, I don't need to know your doctors. As long as they accept Medicare, they have to accept your Medigap plan as payment. So the number 2 reason why people love Medigap plans is there is no referrals required. So under a lot of traditional health insurance plans like HMOs and PPOs, you need to have referrals to see doctors. But if you have original Medicare with Medigap on top, you are not required to get referrals to go to doctors. So if you want to go to a new heart doctor or an orthopedic surgeon, you're able to just call and schedule your visit without going to your primary care doctor. Reason number 3 why Medigap plans are great is because there's very predictable costs. And I say that because of the 11 available, on most of them, you're paying a monthly premium. And then most of or all of the other Medicare services are paid in full. So you have very predictable costs, especially on the Plan G and the Plan N when you go with Medigap coverage. Reason number 4, you have very few prior authorizations needed when you have Medicare with the Medigap plan. And in contrast to Medicare Advantage, which requires prior authorizations for most service, with Medigap, you don't have to go through that. Meaning, if you need an MRI or you need a surgery, you don't have to get approval from the insurance company to have the procedure or to have the surgery. As long as it's a Medicare covered service and your doctor recommends it, it is something that is going to be covered. The exception to that are there are certain items like durable medical equipment that require prior authorization, things like wheelchairs, walkers, and then there's also certain Part B drugs that are administered in an outpatient setting that may require prior authorization. But for the majority, over 95% of healthcare services, you will not need prior authorization with Medicare and a Medigap plan. Reason number 5, Medigap plans are great is because they're standardized. What the heck does that mean? Well, what that means is that the government regulates how these plans work. So if you have a plan G and it's with company ABC, it has the exact same coverage as a plan G with company XYZ. Everything down the row is covered exactly the same. The only difference is what you pay monthly for the plan. But the coverage all the way down the line is exactly the same, and that's what standardized means. So again, those 5 reasons recapped. Number 1, you do not have a network when you have Medigap coverage. Number 2, you are not required to have referrals. Number 3, you're going to have very predictable costs throughout the year. Number 4, you're going to have very few to no prior authorizations. And then fifthly, these plans are standardized, meaning they're very easy to understand, and they are the same from company to company when it comes to coverage. So if these plans are standardized, if they have the same coverage, but they have different prices, well, how do you know who's the best price in your area? Well, hey, that's why we're here to help at LMS Insurance Group. As a national insurance broker, we are licensed in a dozen states across the U.S., and we are contracted with over 30 insurers to sell Medigap plans. So we can show you over 30 different prices in your zip code from all of the major insurers that you're getting mail from every day without pushing you from one to another, simply allowing you to pick who you want for your coverage. So go ahead and use that information listed on the screen below if you need our help, as of course there is never a fee for our service. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful, and I'll be talking to you next time. Larry Goist, LMS Insurance Group. Thanks.